Can two opposing people overcome boundaries in rough conditions? Most people think that they will clash. For example, you and your sister reconciling is probably a scenario that is far rebuke in your minds. However, in a rough situation, a ceasefire is a must. One film in particular illustrates this idea.
Long gone, what I mean.
Defiant Ones opens with convicts in a prison transport van. A black one is singing on a level that Simon Cowell would definitely have to express some criticism. A white one calls him a slur, and the two start to tussle. The van falls over a cliff after nearly crashing with another, and miraculously, only the two escape. We're quickly introduced to the racist white convict Joker, and the badly singing black convict Cullen. Joker is hatefully bigoted to Cullen, but the two soon form a friendship as they are shackled together, and soon realize they need each other to survive. One scene in particular showcases the faultiness of racist views and mob mentality that were widespread at the time. Joker wonders why Cullen is so sensitive to being called slurs, and tells him that he should take things the way they are. He even says,
"It's like calling a spade a spade."
However, Cullen mocks this idea, refusing to pay back the hate Joker gave.
Well, that's the way it is. And you're stuck with it, 'cause I didn't make any rules.
No, but you sure live by him.
Everybody lives by him. Everybody's stuck with what is. Even them swamp animals.
Even that weasel.
You calling me a weasel?
No, I'm calling you a white man.
In another significant scene, diligent teamwork pulled him out of a dreadful wet mud pit. Cullen even helps prevent a wrist infection brought on by the pulling and tugging of the cuff on Joker by stuffing mud in the cuff to cool off the bruising. Eventually, Joker begins to see Cullen more and more as a person, and his racism dwindles. But not altogether. Afterwards, they see a village and hide in a storeroom at night. When the villagers caught them, they were ready to lynch him in a haste. Joker exclaims in a quick betrayal,
Don't you understand? You can't go lynching me. I'm a white man.
Thankfully, an ex-convict camouflaged among the villagers saves them in time and frees them from a shed the next morning. This disappointed Cullen, but he was silent, seeing how Joker conducted himself. Finally, when they are free, they decide to rest for a while. Cullen, sympathetic to Joker, offers him a cigarette, but immediately slaps it out of his hand after witnessing him pitch off the filter of the cigarette in disgust because it touched his lips. Joker shows no sign of slowing down in his prejudice. A fight begins to break out between the two, but is interrupted by a boy with a gun. After they calm him down, he leads them to his mother, where they finally break the chains with a hammer and a chisel. Joker soon falls in love with the mother, and she convinces him to travel with her far away. But, as they bid farewell to Cullen, Joker realizes that the mother gave him directions that would lead him to a dangerous swamp. She questions, fiercely, why he cares for him so much. As here we see that Joker has changed absolutely, and leaves a racist white woman for a black man he bonded with over time. This could be either interpreted as a self-evaluation or maturation. When Joker catches up, he's ecstatic to find that Cullen didn't fall for the mother's trap. Cullen forgives him silently, and they resume their journey of escape, spotting a nearby train to hop on. In an act that could be seen as repayment for Joker's selflessness earlier, Cullen, who was able to get on a train, jumps off to accompany Joker, who couldn't catch up, despite his best efforts. They accept defeat and rest in the grass. This time, when he offers him a cigarette, Joker doesn't scrape off any bits, and the sheriff who was tracking them the whole time finds them, disproving the warden's prediction that
Kill each other before they go 5 miles.
Joker at last is healed. So what did we learn? Through rough times or harsh times, people who hate each other can persevere and work towards a common goal. If a racist convict can change, then surely you and your siblings or classmates can. The lesson here isn't only overcoming someone's racist self-views, but forgiveness. Look at the countless times Cullen was hurt. None but the brave know forgiveness. For any relationship to grow and thrive, one must learn how to forgive. Sadly, most of the time it's when sorry isn't uttered. If we as an individual live like that, then how much more would our society prosper?